When the dinosaurs became extinct, our planet had already undergone 4 mass extinctions. One of them wiped out 96% of all life on Earth. This is part 2 telling you about the 5 extinctions on Earth. This time we travel to the Late Devonian, an era in which around 75% of species disappeared, especially marine species. It occurred between 372 and 359 million years ago, and its protagonists were fascinating creatures such as Dunkleosteus, an enormous fish covered in bony plates up to 10 meters long, with jaws capable of breaking bones. There were also the first amphibians, vertebrates with primitive lungs and limbs that allowed them to move both in water and on land. But what caused this catastrophe? The continents were filled with deep-rooted plants that absorbed enormous amounts of CO2 from the air. This reduced the greenhouse effect, cooled the planet, and triggered intermittent glaciations. Meanwhile, the decomposition of all this plant matter consumed the oxygen in the oceans, causing oceanic anoxia. Entire areas of the sea without oxygen, where nothing could survive. On the Earth's surface, equally amazing life forms emerged. Prototaxites appeared, giant fungi up to 8 meters tall and 1 meter thick, which dominated the landscape for millions of years, long before trees existed. This extinction was not a single sudden event, but a series of prolonged crises that spanned some 20 million years. Even so, opportunity arose from destruction. Amphibians and later terrestrial vertebrates thrived, paving the way for new forms of life during the Carboniferous period. Each extinction marked the end of an era, but also the beginning of another. However, none compares to the one that came next, an extinction so brutal that it almost wiped out all life on the planet. 96% of species disappeared. You'll learn about that story in the next video.